I've been fat, broken, lonely, sometimes all at once. And to get a handle on this through working on myself and studying various religions and philosophies, I've learned that you just can't fill an inner void from the fridge or at the mall or by finding somebody to hang out with.
Sometimes it's hard to feel beautiful, but is that necessarily a bad thing if that's what motivates me to look my best?
Yeah, it is, because that means it's a day when you're not having a great life. And the point is to have a great life and take care of yourself because you love yourself, not because you feel something's missing.
I have to say, fat people disgust me. I mean, I really try to watch what I eat and you know, take care of myself, and I don't understand why everybody can't do that.
You know, everybody deals with this empty hole inside in a different way. Maybe one person is spending too much, maybe somebody else gossips, and somebody else eats. But you know what? The hole is in your soul, and that's not part of the digestive system. Overeating comes from under-living. Today, live life to the fullest.
My childhood was one of deprivation, and financially I've been fine. My adult life I've been fine. You know, everything's been taken care of. But for some reason, I have a really hard time feeling safe in the world.
You know, you are fine, and you always have been. So decide that abundance is normal and natural and right, and you are going to think thoughts and speak words that invite abundance. The other stuff, you know, it's going to come up, but you don't have to go with it.
The sharing part you had talked about earlier, the 10%. What is that?
That first 10% is not yours. That first 10% is what you give back. And when you do, the universe rushes in to give more back to you. Do it for 3 months and come back and tell me if you're not living better on 90% than you had before on 100%, and that all kinds of extra money is finding its way to you. Stop spending money that isn't yours. Give cash a chance for a change.
I'm a little embarrassed about this. I mean, I'm in a good relationship, but sometimes, even when we're together, I feel lonely.
Of course you're going to have these little lonely longings because you live in a culture that says if he really loved you, he will be there every minute. Well, he probably really loves you, and he definitely won't be there every minute. So here's what you do. You fall in love with your own company. If you really like eating sushi or going ice skating, then do that by yourself or with some other friend who really likes that. And then you can come home really happy because you just had this great time ice skating. And you'll connect with him on a much higher level.
I get really scared about the future because I worry that if I don't meet somebody and get married and have kids, that one day my parents are going to be gone and it's just going to be me and I'm going to be all alone. And I feel like that's affecting my relationships now because when I meet somebody, I think if they're not the one, then that fear of being alone is going to become a reality.
Think about it. You've been taken care of for your whole life. You've been okay so far. You're going to be okay in the future. So bring it down to the day. What's happening in your life today? What can you do right now to make your life magical and wonderful? And that's what will attract to you the kind of future you're after. Reach out to someone today. Make a call. Have lunch with another human being. Instead of struggling with fat, broken, lonely, you'll get yourself a life that's a banquet and a trust fund and a standing ovation.